What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Rod JB coming back at you with another topic. You know how I am. Y'all know how I do what I do. The topic that I want to talk about today is called the country of cherry picking. The reason why I made this topic and chose this topic today is because I look at how all the people that are more fortunate than we are, the rich or the upper class, or people like that are treated much more. They're treated with a little bit more respect. Well, I can say quite a bit more respect than people like you and I. Now remember, I always tell my girl, when it comes to these videos, I'm trying to reach the people at the bottom, the ones that actually are going through what I'm going through. It's almost as if no matter how much fucking money you make, this country and this world is just getting more and more expensive by the day. It don't matter what the fuck you do. It just seems like no matter what you do or how hard you work, they always find a way to get your fucking money from you. Or something always comes up to consume your money. You know how it is. You work at a job and you getting your 40 hours plus a week or whatever. In some cases, for most people, or not most people, but for people like me, I get 40 plus hours a week sometimes. But when I get these 40 plus hours a week, it always seems like it's something else that comes up to take the money that I worked extra and worked hard for. So that's what I'm saying. This country, I believe, is cursed. I'm just being honest with y'all. I believe this country is cursed by all means, because the thing is, we sit here and with us being so comfortable, we seem to think that there ain't nothing going on. But there's a lot more going on in this country than that we give it. Don't don't downplay what's going on in this country. For a lot of people, a lot of y'all need to start getting on in the news and seeing what's going on around you. I ain't trying to say, fill your mind with negative shit. Just go to the news sometime and look and see what's going on around you. Go to YouTube and go to some of these, videos where it's showing you what's really going on out here. Type it in, whatever you want to know. Type it in. It'll tell you. It'll show you. People need to start getting involved, man. And it ain't just black folks. It's everybody. Everybody needs to start getting involved, man. This group out here, Antifa, they don't give a fuck about anybody out here, man. Only thing they care about is just taking over. And they starting with the police first. Then after they get done with the police, they're going to come after us. They don't give a fuck about your race or anything. They just a bunch of renegades out here loose, just doing what the fuck they want to do whenever they get ready to. So I'm just being honest with you. The police and anybody else out here, that take this video serious, and other people that are trying to warn y'all video serious, you really do need to take this serious, because these motherfucking Antifa group out here, they're worse than the police. They don't give a fuck about even taking the police out. If they don't give a fuck about taking the police out, what the fuck make you think they're not gonna try to take us out too? Come on, man. Wake the fuck up, people. We all need to do it, man. And this ain't about race anymore. Yes, the black folks, and I always say this, are the ones that's bullied on and picked on the most. That's always the fucking case. We're always the number one target when it comes to these motherfuckers out here. But at the end of the day, a group like Antifa needs to be stopped in their tracks, because these kind of people are the type of people that'll take over everything if we as a country don't stand and fight against people like that. Because if you ask me, Antifa is just an example of white supremacy. And all it is that, yes, a lot of these police officers are white supremacy members too. The Ku Klux Klan dressed up all dressed up in a fucking police outfit. But there's a worse group than them called Antifa. And if those people, the police, the bitches, the thugs, the gangsters that go out here and commit the crimes they're committing against us and against other people out here are not contained, then it's just going to be more trouble, or they're going to end up merging with this group called Antifa. And see, Antifa feels like, well, if you're a police officer and you too good and you want to be a law-abiding citizen, then we're going to take you out too. That's the way they are. They don't give a fuck. So that's what I'm saying. And Antifa basically, I think it means, I don't know if it means anti-Karen or what that's supposed to mean, but I know it means anti-something. And This group needs to be neutralized because this is not the fight that we're talking about. Yes, we were tired of the police violence against our people and against the people out here, the law-abiding citizens, the taxpayer. We're tired of the violence, but I'm not going to sit here and accept the fact that you got this group Antifa out here, just destroying stuff. They worse than the people they blame it on, which are the protesters. They always blame it on the protesters that they're out here looting and doing all stuff. The protesters don't go and loot. If they was going to loot, they would have did it as soon as they came out. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they started coming out, they would have just started tearing up shit. Protesters are the people that are out here trying to fight for the rights of everybody else out here whose rights are being violated. You want to go after somebody, go after the looters, go after Antifa. It's funny how groups like Antifa and thugs like them and thugs like Lil Durk and all these other motherfuckers that got money always able to just do whatever they want to fucking do. But when it comes to a taxpaying citizen like me or you, we can't even mind our own fucking business going home from work without a bitch ass police trying to check your tag, trying to find an excuse to pull you over. He'll follow you for about a good mile and a half or 2 or 3 miles, maybe up to 5 miles, and see if you're going to cross the white line. Trail all behind you, just trying to find any excuse to pull you over. While you got these thugs and these gangsters and these crooks out here, the police and these other motherfuckers out here committing crimes. I'm telling you, the country's gonna fall. This is a modern day Babylon country. And just as sure as Babylon fell, this country's gonna fall too, because it is the modern day Babylon. It's a clear vision of it. They got too many people worshiping idols other than God. You got these murders out here, senseless murders. You got all this brutality. You got this stealing, lying, mistreating the people, just doing all this unnecessary, ungodly stuff out here. And what gets me, a lot of them probably think that when they die, that's it. It's not. It'll be it when you're burning in hell. That's when it'll be it. When your final resting place, where you're gonna suffer, your spirit is gonna suffer for the rest of your remaining days, which will be forever, will be burning in a lake of fire, unless he decides to destroy you and give you that mercy of death. Because that will be your only mercy. Why would you want to live a life like that? Y'all so stuck on trying to be at the top that y'all forgetting. At the top is heaven. At the top is this earth when he remake it. That's what the top is. What the fuck is wrong with everybody? Y'all so stuck on the world, trying to be at the top of this world. Remember, we die. We have a clock in this world. That's called time in this world. You're not going to be here forever. You're not going to have it forever, bro. Sis, you're not going to have it forever. What you can have forever is eternal life. And y'all don't realize that because y'all so busy trying to live y'all fullest here on the earth, and then y'all will run over everybody else and mistreat and disrespect and mislead people just to get at the top. Of what? God's world. The world that he created and created your sorry ass too, to be here and live and treat others with kindness and respect, and you choose not to do it. Systematic racism. Just racism altogether. Because you can't stand to see somebody look different than you. You feel you got the right to bully and mistreat somebody just because they look different than you. I feel sorry. So fucking sorry for anybody that acts like that. I feel sorry for you, man. I feel sorry for you. Because your days are numbered, and when you finally do die, because you will, you the eternal death that you get, man, it's going to be burning, like you a piece of meat over hot coal. Who wants to be bothered with that, man? All the pain that we deal with every day on this earth, all the pain that you inflicted on somebody, you think you're not going to pay for that one day? Humans made the earth this way. Humans. Because they can't get along with each other because they too busy trying to cherry pick each and one another. Oh, this group is this and this group is this. And yeah, there's some black guys and black girls in there that we can use for this and that. And as long as they entertain us, they're good. They can get rich off of entertaining us. This is the guy. This is the girl. Cherry pick, cherry. I want this one. I want that one. I want this one. Even when it came to slavery, I want that slave. I want this slave. I want that slave. He looks strong. She looks strong. Like she got a strong back. You know, like we some fucking animals. And that's what y'all always think of us as. Y'all give every fucking reason to justify y'all violence against people out here. Especially black folk. Especially black people. Who are just minding their own damn business, just trying to get through a day of work. I feel sorry for y'all, man. I feel sorry for your Ku Klux Klan. And I feel sorry for your white supremacy. I feel sorry for anybody that's out here hating another brother or sister. I feel sorry for you, man. Y'all better get y'all act together right now. Because y'all don't have much time. None of us do. Before we stand before the real judge. And it's like I can say this all day, every day. And only probably 1 or 2 people will get it. I could make 1 million videos. And probably only 1 or 2 people will get it. And fully understand what I'm talking about when it comes to what we should be trying to do out here. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Treat your brother and your sister as you would treat yourself. Thou should not covet thy neighbor's wife as thy own. Thou should not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou should not lie. Thou should not cheat. Thou should not steal. Thou should not kill. And y'all break every rule, man. And I know I've said this several times in several videos that y'all break every 10 commandment. And that's all he was asking for. There's more than 10 commandments, but the first 10 was his most important commandment. He is the judge. He is the judge of all of us. When we going to realize that, y'all? When we going to realize that he is the judge of all of us? The final judge, the grand judge. He's the grand judge by himself. And he got the jury, which may be 1 or 2 people that like is your name in the book of life. And if your name is not in the book of life, you're done for. Y'all can think this is a fantasy. Y'all can think that us Christians are just out here talking a bunch of crap. But I'm telling you, you all better get it together. Y'all better wake up. Because y'all see this mess every day to how the world is getting more fucked up by the day. People are getting more fucked up by the day. Read the Bible. Look at the Revelation chapter where it tells about everything that was supposed to happen before his coming. Before he coming back to claim this earth. Y'all think this is a joke? Y'all think it's a game because y'all don't see it? If I ain't seen it with my own eyes, I ain't gonna believe it. Okay. All right. Okay. Because you're gonna die one day. And when you wake up from death, you're gonna be standing before him. And if you don't die, and you stay on this earth until he comes back, you still gonna have to stand before him anyway. We all will have to stand before him and get judged. So you can say what you want to say. You want to consume the world and allow the world to manipulate you and to think that there's no God. How did you get here? Oh, I got here through my mama and my daddy. Okay. Who created your mama and your daddy? Who created their mama and daddy? Who created their mama and daddy? Who created their mama and daddy? It all leads up to one. God. God Almighty. Y'all so stuck. Y'all don't even think from ancestor to ancestor to ancestor way back into the time before Christ. Y'all don't even think, man. Y'all don't even think. Y'all so stuck on everyday life. Y'all don't let this doggone world manipulate y'all. Into believing this is all you got to live for. And y'all forget about God, man. Y'all forget about thanking him the moment you wake up in the morning to breathe that first breath. So you can go out here and commit your sins. Like I always say, you commit your fucking sins. Because that's what most of y'all do. Every time you get up in the fucking morning, the first thing you're thinking on your mind is, I'm glad to be awake. And then the first thing, as soon as your computer brain starts to function, you want to go out here and commit crimes or hurt somebody or bully on somebody today. Or do somebody wrong. You should be thankful that you even got up this morning, that you even had a chance to do that. Y'all, man, I guarantee you. If you all let God in, he will open your mind to another whole place that you would never understand if you open your mind to understand. I'm there. I get knowledge every day by him. I get it now. I get it now. When you open up to him, you get it now. You get how you're supposed to treat your own brother and your sister. And when you allow the devil to manipulate you and run away with your brain and your mind, this is the type of senseless shit that happens out here. Police going around killing people. Your job is to serve and protect the people. And you the killers. You're the main killers on the street now. The police. The very people that's supposed to protect us are the ones out here killing us. Murdering us. Acting as the very thing they call us thugs and gangsters. They're doing the same exact shit, far worse than what we would ever do. But then want to sit here and put the label on us. Oh, this is thug, he's a gangster. I'm justified in going up to this person and picking on them and treat them like they're a thug or a gangster. Well, you the fucking thug, you the fucking gangster. You'd have just left me alone, it wouldn't have been the problem. But instead, you want to come up to me and fuck with me though. When I'm minding my own fucking business. Trying to come home from work, trying to walk out here and go to the store and buy something, and your bitch wanna come up to me and approach me on some bullshit. And it ain't just the police. It's other motherfuckers out here too, Karens and Darrens out here acting a fucking fool. And see, this is the thing. A Darren or a Karen ever come up to me and do some shit like that, I'm gonna knock them the fuck out. Especially if they knock a phone out of my hand and put their hands on me. They getting to knock the fuck out. But you know the fucked up part about this whole situation? They'll be knocked out on the ground. They'll see me and arrest me. Even though this bitch was the one that started the problem with me. But I guarantee you this. One of them better not come up to me with that shit. Because if they come up to me with that shit, I will record that shit and y'all go see me knock the fuck out of a Karen or a Darren. You will see me do it. Because I'm not going to play with these bitches out here. I'm not going to play with any of them. Cherry picking. I'm gonna pick you today to bully on. I'm gonna pick on you today. Darren says, "Oh, today I'm gonna pick on you because I don't like you because you're just a nigger to me." And you know what I'm gonna say to that, Darren? Darren, you better get the fuck out of my face before I make you get out of my face. And if I have to make you get out of my face, they're gonna be coming picking you up. That's what's gonna happen. Or Karen. I'm not about to play with nobody out here, man. We tired of this shit. Every fucking day we get out here, we get bullied on. We can't fucking go to the gas station. Been to the fucking gas station a zillion times. But yet you still get watched like you're going to steal something. Because they feel every time you come in that damn gas station or something, you're just a fucking thug. And you're going to steal at some point. Even though you've been coming to the gas station for 2, 3, 4 years. Same fucking gas station. Same dumbass people up in there watching you every time you're in that bitch. They just can't never accept us. No matter how kind or how nice you are to them, they still look at you the same. They never fucking reset. They just want to demonize you. Because there's something in them they can't get right. Fucking gas station across the street. All the time I go there and watch. I've been over this motherfucker going on, almost a year and a half in this hotel, and they still do the same shit. Watch me every time I'm in the fucking store. All in your face, hey, Rodney, or hey, man, what's going on with you today? And then as soon as you turn your back, they... And then as soon as you look up, they're in a whole nother, acting like they're not watching you. That's how fake motherfuckers are, man. And that's what they think of us. Because everybody that manipulated their asses got them thinking that we the bad people, even though they're the thugs. They're the ones that's bringing the drugs. They're the ones that's stealing, killing, and doing all the thuggish shit that they accuse us of doing. They're doing the thuggish shit. They're the ones doing the thuggish shit. But then they want to sit here and say, black folks, they're thugs, they're gangsters, they're troublemakers. That's why we do what we do. That's why we kill them, and that's why we do this and that. You know why the black folks get angry when police get at we fucking with them? Because they tired of getting picked on. That's why we get hostile. We tired of that shit, getting accused and abused all the fucking time. Then they're gonna say, well, that's a justifiable reason why we did what we did. That's the reason why we beat them. That's the reason why we tased them. That's the reason why we killed them. We were scared. We were scared for our life, even though this person's unarmed and there's 6 of y'all with weapons. But you scared of one fucking black woman or one black man. It's just an excuse. And everybody got to fucking see this. Come on, man. They fucking hate us, bro. They fucking hate us. We would never, ever on this earth, as long as people are like that on this earth, get any fucking peace. Get the fucking big picture, man. They cherry pick all the fucking time who they want to treat nice and who they don't want to treat nice. If you consider somebody that's no good to them, or they don't know you as a famous person or something, you just another motherfucker they gonna pick on whenever they get their chance to. Until you do something about it. We, as a country, got to start fighting back against this bullshit that's going on out here. We have to fight back. It's nothing's going to change unless we do it. The shit's just going to get worse. And y'all see this shit every day. I tell y'all this every fucking day. Every time I get on the fucking video, I tell y'all the shit's going to get worse. And y'all see it. We got this Antifa group out now. I told you vigilantes was going to come out. And that's what Antifa is. They vigilantes. But they don't give a fuck about you either. That's the big problem right there. They don't give a fuck about you either. They take over the police, they're going to take over your ass too. Because they got the guns. That's what they look at. We got the weapons, we got the guns, we're going to take over everything. Anytime human beings get some type of power, especially bad human beings, wicked human beings, their whole concept is we're going to take over. We're going to take everything. That's what the whole concept of it is. We're going to control the people, we're going to take over everything. Do you think Antifa ain't going to get bigger? They're going to get bigger and bigger unless we fight back and shut them down in their tracks. No, this is the time where we all need to start joining forces. The tax-paying citizens that the cops harass all fucking day, and the dumbass cops that do harass us all day. We need to get together against a group like that, because they're going to take over everything if we continue to allow them to do what they're doing. Arrest as many of them as you can. Take them off the street. Then the next thing need to happen is these corrupt ass cops and judges and people that's working in the in the bigger fields. They need to be taken care of too. Because there's no reason why anybody should be getting mistreated out here, especially the taxpayer going to work every day. The reason why you have a job is because of the taxpayer. If it wasn't for the taxpayer, you wouldn't be shit. It's a game to these bitches out here, man. We'll pull enough taxpayers off the street, but not too many, because we still got to get our money at the end of the day. But we're going to try to pull as many black taxpayers, because they're the easiest ones to pull off the street, so we can make some more money off of them, get a bonus, all this other shit, get trophies, all this other bullshit. They're playing with your life, man. They're playing with your life over a trophy, over some money. They've gotten so desensitized to a point where they don't even think they got to protect the people, even though that's their fucking job. I could talk about this shit all day. One last thing I want to say. If a man lies down with another man, he shall be stoned. That is something that was written in the Bible. When I say man, that means one man and man. It's in the Bible. That's why I call this country Babylon, modern day Babylon. It's exactly what it is. It's your boy Rod JB. Don't want the video to be too long. I will holler back at y'all. Peace.